board member from Flying Kite, Vinjeru, okay, grade 5 teacher of English. And today's topic, we are looking at third person narrative. Okay, now, third person narrative simply means any story that is told in grammatical third person, that is without using words like I or we. Now, the moment you use the words I, which means you were part of the story, and the moment you use the word we, which means you are involved in the story that is being told. For example, we played football. We played football. So, we simply means you were part of the team that was playing football. Let's look at the examples that we can use when writing a story in third person narrative. He did that. We have one sentence here which says he did that. When you look at the word he, is underlined. He is a pronoun. Okay? Now, he did that. You are simply reporting. And in your report, you were not part of the story. You are just reporting. They did something else. They did something else. They is underlining. So it refers to something or simply means you were not part of the story. Now, in other words, the narrator or the author is not part of the story. So when you are writing the story in third person narrative, the author or the narrator of the story is not part of the story. Okay. Now, when reporting or when you are writing a story in third person narrative, there are words that you can use, and mostly these words are called descriptive words. Okay? It is very important to use descriptive words when you're doing the third person narrative. Okay? One of the importances we have is, number one, we have to hook the reader. Okay? And also to make the story more interesting. Right. Now, when you look at descriptive words, most of them ends with this sound, L. Okay? Now, most of them we use adverbs. Now, adverbs are simple words that describes a certain action. Okay? Adverbs are words that describes a certain action. And adverbs also helps us to understand how things are said and might show us something extra about the character of the person, or simply tells us more about a certain action. Let's look at the examples of adverbs and a sentence when you are writing the story in third person narrative. We have the first sentence here, he runs. Okay, he is a pronoun and runs is a verb here. Okay, and the second sentence, the same one. Let's try to add a word in front that will describe how this person runs. He runs quickly. And this word quickly is an adverb. Okay? It tells us more about this action of running. Okay? How this person runs. So this word quickly is an adverb that tells us more about this action, how this person runs. Okay? With these few examples that we have looked at, I'll expect you to answer questions based on what we have looked at that we are going to find on the printout that will be given to you. Okay, with these few things that we have looked at, from me, we say we end here. See you next time in the next lesson.